Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for, again, for new ritual. Very excited to be here. We, of course, we have, Hex and Fury with us, and we have a visitor with us. So we're always happy to have more people in person. So thank you for joining us. Other than that, I want to talk about, you know, I don't want to overhype things because I like to deliver on what we talk about, especially myself. So, I think we've mentioned that there are some big things coming for the cult of Cthulhu. And, I'm very excited about all the changes and all the directions that we're going to take moving forward. A lot of things in the background moving, but just want you guys to, keep your eyes, ears open about what we're doing. Some things are going to be taken up. I think since we're new moon, what we're going to start shifting towards is more Cthulhu IMAX and things like that. And then, of course, or STS during full moon. So that way we all get a sense of everything. If you're feeling more of the call and you're being called, you're getting the call of Cthulhu, so to speak. You're able to not only answer it, but also, live up to being awakened and bringing these other gods back, which is really the ultimate goal of the cult. And yeah, I'm just really excited about all the great things we're about to do with the cult this year, and I like to deliver promises too. So very happy about that. If you have any thoughts about it, any things that you want to see differently, reach out to me. If you guys have me on Facebook, Zagan Rex, you can reach out to me. Any things you want to see in particular about the cult, all years about it. So, feel free to reach out. When I think about why we do this, why are we meeting, why do we have a religion, why do we even pursue what we're trying to pursue, I come back to this idea, this concept that I want to be a better person. I want to be a better version of myself. And when I think about better version of myself, I go back to I'm undoing all these things that culture has put on us, society has put on us that hold us back. They want to gear us towards being like a machine and being part of a machine and producing and all this stuff. And we're supposed to get married and have kids and all these other things and these expectations that are put on us as opposed to being us and just being in the moment and living life in life's terms. And then the combination of that with magic, with ritual, with us being even more than just ourselves. I think that's where it's at the crux of everything that we do. Why I do what I do, why we do it the way that we do it is because we believe in the higher self, ultimate soul. So I urge all of you to just constantly look into yourself, constantly work on being a better version of you. I'm doing it today. I'm doing it right now. I want you guys to do this through ritual with me. That's why it's interactive. You may be at home right now, but make sure you do this with us. So, did you want to add?
First timers here, what they do.
So for first timers, if you have any candles that you can have, I mean, black candles, white candles, red candles, be part of it. So also have your libation, you have chalice, and you have this ability to just be with us, light up your altars. It is interactive, so please feel free in the comments to write in any compassion request, any lust request, any destruction request. We will do it right here in person.
We have people who are off camera that can take down your requests that are monitoring both on Facebook and on YouTube. So any requests for lust, compassion, or destruction that you do, we will see them and we will get them down and get to them at the appropriate point.
So I guess we'll give everybody a couple minutes to start putting those in. And it's okay. Right on the kind of trickle into.
So welcome everybody to our new moon high mass. My name is Lucifer Lake Warden. I am currently operating the camera. Normally you would see me in front of the camera, but right now I am kind of in just a t-shirt and shorts. This is my home. This is Zagan Rex, who is one of our STS priests. He is also taking over business for the Cult of Cthulhu and will be our high priest in the Cult of Cthulhu. Zagan, what is it about Cthulhianism that attracts you?
I was reflecting on this the other day, and there's this sense of, I guess I'm a little like high energy, and it's a little about that sometimes I tend to go to extremes. And in those extremes, I find that in order for me to step out of this shell of like being oppressed constantly, it has to be destroyed. There's got to be a destruction of things in order for regrowth to take place. And so for me, it's these elder beings are not just this, mythological story, this fantasy story to me. To me, they're real beings. And as somebody that, has studied psychology and been involved with, people in the research world and all of this, I still come back to this feeling, to this call that is just beyond comprehension. And if I'm looking at something outside of myself, it's these beings that are outside of time. They're ones that are outside of all everyday stuff that we stress out about. And it's irrelevant. It's honestly, it's going to be irrelevant in about 100 years, maybe 10 years, maybe in 10 days.
Yeah.
So it teaches me to be here in the moment and to aspire to something else. Like there's got to be something else beyond time and space. And seeing the magnificence of the cosmos, I see the insignificance of all these trivial things. And
Everything that's going on right now in society right now, it's so trivial, it's so idiotic.
it is. And, it's me taking all this angst that I grew up as a teenager and as an adult, seeing how these systems fail us. It's just realizing like there's gotta be something different, and there is. And it already exists. I don't have to look to a story written in the early 1900s to find truth. I can just look in the cosmos and see confirmation of that.
Exactly. So for anybody who's joining us, welcome to our new moon high mass. My name is Lucifer Lake Warden. I am your cameraman for tonight. So if you have any requests for lust, compassion, or destruction, please go ahead and put them in your comment section. I am supervising, as is Diana, who is off camera. We will get to your requests in the appropriate order. This is an interactive ritual. It's not just something you come on to watch. It is interactive. We will be beginning in about 5 minutes. We usually give about 15 minutes for everybody to come in. And so we will be starting in about 5 minutes. So get your libations ready, light your altar, send in your requests. We're ready and waiting. And if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them to us. If we can answer them either before we start up the ritual or afterwards, we will do so.
Right, so being interactive, what do we do as being interactive?
Interactive, what we do is when I ask you guys to repeat with me. Please follow along. When I say Hail Satan, follow along. Shem for us as well. You are here present with us.
And fresh, the gods.
Whenever you hear the words Shem Hemprash, Hail Satan, Ave Satanas, Rege Satanas, Ultima Thule, one of the infernal names, or please repeat it. Otherwise, you can listen for cues from Zagan, who will ask you to repeat after him for certain parts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He'll have you drink your libations at specific times, as well as, you can send in requests. So we will be getting going in about 2 minutes here. I was recently in Ohio, for those who follow us. Anybody who follows along with us with STS will know that I was in Ohio for our Walpurgis rituals. And I got to go to the Symposium of the Occult. And that was a really interesting time. We did a high mass there, where I damn near burned off my eyebrows with using a metric fuckload of flash cotton. That was a rather sizable fireball. I think I'm still seeing an after image of it. Zagan, what did you do for Walpurgis?
I did a lot of meditation, introspection, journaling, writing. That's what I did for Walpurgis. I took it as an opportunity to start just reset for myself. And I don't know, the last couple of years, it's kind of been like around this time where life just happens and I'm forced to kind of reset and, reinvent and learn more and more about myself.
Yeah, it's always an introspective study.
Mhm.
So we will be getting going here in about 2 minutes. Yeah, I didn't get enough time to kind of post this up early. It's no real big deal. So yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we get started?
Everybody, get connected with your inner self.
What book are we reading from?
We're reading from the Black Reward. I am doing the traditional, however, I'm adding some Cthulhuism to it. I'm doing a reading, H.P. Lovecraft reading, and Infernal Names, for the most part, are going to be Cthulhuian based. So in saying that, channel your inner Cosmo Elder God.
All right. So for anybody out there who may be nervous and following along, they've never watched a satanic ritual before, they've never participated, please relax, sit back and enjoy. We will be getting started here just about now.
In nomine nostri, Satanas, Luciferi, excelsior. In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth, the king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Open wide the gates of hell and come forth from the abyss to greet me as your brother and friend. Grant me the indulgences of which I speak. I have taken thy name as a part of myself. I live as the beast of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life. I favor the just and curse the rotten. By all the gods of the pit, I command that these things of which I speak shall come to pass. Come forth and answer to your names by manifesting my desires.
Oh, hear the names.
Abaddon,
Abaddon,
Fenris,
Fenrir,
Dagon,
Dagon,
Nyarlathotep,
Nyarlathotep,
Baal,
Baal,
Melech Taus,
Melech Taus,
Yog Sothoth,
Yog Sothoth,
Chemosh,
Chemosh,
Cthulhu,
Cthulhu,
Coyote,
Coyote,
Diabolos,
Diablos,
Emao,
Oemao,
Shub Niggurath,
Shub-Niggurath,
Asathoth.
Azathoth.
Arise, O gods of the abyss, and manifest thy presence through thy blessing. As our incense ascends to thee, infernal Lord, so shall your blessings descend upon us. Lord Satan, imperator of fire, hell and earth are filled with your glory. Hosanna in profundis.
Hosanna in profundis.
Behold, the chalice of ecstasy, filled. Behold, the chalice of ecstasy, filled with the elixir of life. As kindred to the undefiled beast, I drink and celebrate the black flame within. Satan, thy strength is mine. I invite you all to drink and honor thy true nature.
Satan, thy black flame burns within me.
Satan, thy black flame burns.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
From the south, I summon thee, almighty Satan. Come forth, O Lord of the Inferno. I bid thee welcome. From the east, I summon thee, great Lucifer. Come forth, O bearer of light. I bid thee welcome. From the north, I summon thee, fearsome Belial. Come forth, O King of the earth. I bid thee welcome. From the west, I summon thee, dread Leviathan. Come forth, O dragon of the abyss. I bid thee welcome. Shemhem Porash.
Shemhem Parash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
For thou art a mighty Lord, O Satan, and from thee arises, O potency, justice, and dominion. I let our visions become reality, and our creations endured. For we are your kindred, demon brethren, signs of carnal joy. Satan, give us thy blessing. Lucifer, grant us thy favor. Belial, confer upon us thy beneficence. Leviathan, bestow to us thy treasures. And now a reading. Screaming, sentient, dumbly delirious, only the gods that were can tell. A sickened, sensitive shadow writhing in hands that are not hands, and whirled blindly past ghastly midnights of rotting creation, corpses of dead worlds with sores that were cities, charnel winds that brush the pallid stars and make them flicker low. Beyond the world's vague ghost of monstrous things, half-seen columns of unsanctified temples that rest on nameless rocks beneath space and reach up to dizzy vacua above the spheres of light and darkness. And through this revolting graveyard of the universe, the muffled, maddening beating of drums and thin, monotonous whine of blasphemous flutes from inconceivable, unlighted chambers beyond time. The detestable pounding and piping whereunto dance slowly, awkwardly, and absurdly the gigantic, tenebrous, ultimate gods, the blind, voiceless, mindless gargoyles whose soul is Nyarlathotep. All right, repeat after me. Our Father, which art in hell,
Our Father, which art in hell,
unhallowed is thy name.
unhallowed is thy name.
Thy kingdom is come,
Thy kingdom is come,
thy will is done
thy will is done,
on earth as it is in hell.
on earth as it is in hell.
We take this night our rightful due,
We take this night our rightful due,
and trespass not on paths of pain.
and trespass not on paths of pain.
Lead us unto temptation,
Lead us unto temptation,
and deliver us from false piety.
and deliver us from false piety.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory forever.
and the glory forever.
Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Barash.
O thou mighty light and burning flame of comfort, that unveilest the glory of Satan to the center of the earth, in whom the great secrets of truth have their abiding. That is called in thy kingdom strength through joy, and is not to be measured. Be thou a window of comfort unto me. Move therefore and appear. Open the mysteries of your creation. Be friendly unto me, for I am the same, the true worshiper of the highest and ineffable King of hell. With the anger of anguish and the wrath of the stifled, I pour forth my voices, wrapped in rolling thunder, that you may hear. O great lurkers in the darkness, O guardians of the way, O minions of the might of Thoth, move and appear. Present yourselves to us in your benign power in behalf of one who believes and is stricken with torment. Isolate him in the bulwark of your protection, for he is undeserving of anguish and desires it not. Let that which bears against him be rendered powerless and devoid of substance. Support him through fire and water, earth and air, to regain what he has lost. Strengthen with fire the marrow of our friend and companion, or comrade of the left-hand path. Through the power of Satan, let the earth and its pleasures re-enter his being. Allow his vital salts to flow unhampered, that he may savor the carnal nectars of his future desires. Strike dumb his adversary, formed or formless, that he may emerge joyful and strong from that which afflicts him. Allow no misfortune to allay his path, for he is of us, and therefore to be cherished. Restore him to power, to joy, to unending dominion, or the reverses that have beset him. Build around and within him the exultant radiance that will herald his emergence from the stagnant morass which engulfs him. This we command in the name of Satan, whose mercies flourish and whose sustenance will prevail. As Satan reigns, so shall his own, whose name is as follows, who is also the vessel whose flesh is of the earth, life everlasting, world without end.
We have no requests for compassion.
No request for compassion tonight. Well, to all of you out there, I sincerely hope that you have compassion for yourselves.
Let's burn a blank sheet to represent all of us as one.
All of us as one.
To represent everyone.
For Satanists,
For Satanists, for all of us, compassion for progress, for growth, prosperity, and dominion over this world. Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Parash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Came the wings of the winds, hear your voices of wonder, O you, the great spawn of the worms of the earth, whom the hellfire frames in the death of my jaws, whom I have prepared as cups for a wedding, or as flowers regaling the chambers of lust. Stronger are your feet than the barren stone, mightier are your voices than the manifold winds. For you are become as a building, such as is not, save in the mind of the all powerful manifestation of Satan. Arise, saith the first. Move therefore unto his servants. Show yourselves in power, and make me a strong seer of things, for I am him that liveth forever. Come forth, O great spawn of the abyss, and make thy presence manifest. I have set my thoughts upon the blazing pinnacle, which glows with the chosen lust of the moments of increase, and grows fervent in the turgid swell. Send forth that messenger of voluptuous delights, and let these obscene vistas of my dark desires take form in future deeds and doings. From the sixth tower of Satan there shall come a sign, which joineth with those thoughts within, and such will move the body of the flesh of my summoning. I have gathered forth my symbols, and prepared my garnishings of that which is to be, and the image of my creation lurketh as a seething basilisk, awaiting his release. The vision shall become as reality, and through the nourishment that my sacrifice giveth, the angles of the first dimension shall become the substance of the third. Go out into the void of night, and pierce that mind that respondeth with thoughts, which leadeth to paths of lewd abandon.
My rod is a thrust. The penetrating force of my venom shall shatter the sanctity of that mind, which is barren of lust. And as the seed falleth, so shall its vapors spread within the reeling brain, benumbing it to helplessness, according to my will. In the name of the great God Pan, my secret thoughts shall be marshaled into the movements of the flesh of that which I desire. Shamhem Barash.
Shem for us.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
My loins are aflame. The dripping of the nectar from my eager cleft shall act as pollen to that slumbering brain. And the mind that feels not lust shall on the sudden rill with raised emeralds. And when my mighty surge is spent, new wanderings shall begin. And that flesh which I desire shall come to me. In the names of the great harlot of Babylon, and of Lilith, and of Hecate, may my lust be fulfilled. Shem Hamfrash.
Shem for us.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
We have a request for Jason Young for the obscene vistas to visit him. Let the succubus be unleashed.
Jason, or remove this of the bees In the name of Satan and all the harlots of the abyss. Shemhemperash. Shemhemperash. Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
O thou third flame, whose wings are thorns to stir up vexation, and who has myriad living lamps going before thee, whose God is wrath and anger. Gird up thy loins and hearken. Move therefore and appear. Open the mysteries of your creation. Be friendly unto me, for I am the same, the true worshiper of the highest and ineffable King of hell. Behold, the mighty voices of my vengeance smash the stillness of the air and stand as monoliths of wrath upon a plain of writhing serpents. I am become as a monstrous machine of annihilation to the festering fragments of the body of he who will detain me. And repenteth me not that my summons doth ride upon the blasting winds, which multiply the sting of my bitterness. And great black slimy shapes shall rise from the brackish pits and vomit forth the pestilence into his puny brain. I call upon the messengers of doom to slash with grim delight this victim I have chosen. Silent is the voiceless bird that feeds upon the brain pulp of him who hath tormented me. And the agony of is to be shall sustain itself in shrieks of pain, only to serve as signals of warning to those who would resent my being. O great brothers of the night, thou who makest my place of comfort, who rideth upon the hot winds of hell, who dwelleth in the devil's fane, move and appear. Present yourselves to him, who sustaineth the rottenness of the mind, that moves the gibbering mouth, that mocks the just and strong. Rend that gaggling tongue and close his throat, O Kali. Pierce his lungs with the stings of scorpions, O Sekhmet. Plunge his substance into the dismal void, O mighty Dagon. I trust aloft the vivid barb of hell, and on its tines resplendently impaled my sacrifice through vengeance rest.
First request is for yourself. Break old habits.
Some cycles have to end. Some cycles have to be broken. Lessons learned. Destruction has to happen for rebirth. Let all my cycles that are not progressive, that are not helpful, be burned in these flames forever.
The TST, destruction, annihilation.
May this farce, these jesters that put on the mantle of Satan be damned forever and feel all of the pain that hell can muster together into every single one of them. This is for cheers. Shemhemperash.
Shemhemperash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
To us, thy devoted disciples, O infernal Lord, who celebrate our iniquity and trust in your boundless might, grant thy bond of Stygian solidarity. It is through you Yet lavish gifts come to us. Knowledge, vigor, and wealth are yours to bestow. We renounce the spiritual paradise of the desperate and gullible. You have won our trust, O God of the flesh, for you champion the satisfaction of all our desires and provide abundant fulfillment in the land of the living. Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Parash.
Deliver us, Dark Lord, from every hindrance and grant us joy in our lives. By your munificence, you ensue our freedom and protect us from injustice as we indulge in our heart's desires. The kingdom, the power, and the glory are eternally yours. Hail, Satan, full of might.
Hail, Satan, full of might.
Our allegiance is with thee.
Our allegiance is with thee.
Cursed are they the God adores,
Cursed are they the God adores,
and cursed are the worshippers of the Nazarene eunuch.
and cursed are the worshippers of the Nazarene eunuch.
Unholy Satan,
Unholy Satan,
bringer of enlightenment,
bringer of enlightenment,
lend us thy power,
lend us thy power,
now and throughout the hours of our lives.
now and throughout the hours of our lives.
Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Parash.
I bid thee rise and give the sign of the horns. Almighty Satan, open wide the gates of hell. Reveal the mysteries of your creation, for we are partakers of your undefiled wisdom. Forget ye not what was and is to be, flesh without sin, world without end. Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Parash.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
So it is done. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you for being part of this ritual with us. If you were connected, I know you got the connection as well, and that you were in tune. Thank you everyone for joining. Follow us on social media. Join us again for Full Moon. Be on the lookout for all the growth and changes that are going to take place starting now.
Yep. And just to let everybody know, this will be the last video that I will be doing out of the blue for a while. So for full moon, you'll have a few days warning. And I do apologize for all the recent videos that just kind of pop up out of the blue. I didn't really have much time to set them up. Thank you all. You all have a good night.